Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another video. This time, obviously, it's the C word, and we all know it's coming, and for some of us, it'll be here before we know it. So, I'm sure that most of you will now be able to see that the Christmas packs are very much arrived on the pages. It's on the business page, and it is also on the group page. Now, in terms of the business page, I would really appreciate anybody going onto the business page and sharing the post. Anybody can access the business page, but also, if you don't want to sit here and listen to me talking, all the information you need is in them posts, either on the group or on the business page. Also on the group, I would also like to point something else out, and that is anybody that used them will probably have noticed that the group chats have now gone away. So first I thought they were going, then I thought they weren't, only then it turns out they are again. Now, you'll see this post now on the group page. If you scan that QR code, I've set up a similar kind of chat facility. Useful to have. Just for you to take a quick look at if you're watching this video. But the purpose of this video is to explain one or two things about the Christmas packs and how that this year they might be a little bit different. So first, we're going to address the elephant in the room. Yes, they have gone up. I have been warning people for weeks this was going to be the case. The wholesalers have done us absolutely no favours whatsoever this year. I expected it, and that's why I've been doing the buy now and save for Christmas specials that have been around for the past few weeks. Unfortunately, now that's it, they're done. So the first thing you're going to notice when you look at the pictures of the Christmas packs is that the pies are now an optional extra. So when you message me and order whichever pack you order, if it's one that used to have the pie in it, I'll now ask you, is that with or without pie? Now please, please, please remember, I'm not offering to give you a pie, or I wish I could. I wish I could say to you, I'll give you the pie for free. I can't. So please notice that when it says add the pie, it's either £5 extra for the smaller one or £9 extra for the big one. So I'm putting them in at a less cost than what it would be to buy it as an individual item. But because of how things have gone up this year, I needed to do things a little bit different just to try and give everybody a cheaper option. I know some of you might not particularly want the pie. You're happy if you get it, but you're not bothered. So you've got the option then to not have it and pay a slightly cheaper price. Again, it's your call. Pretty much the same as every year. We start off, we've got the family pack, which is good for at least for a family of 4, probably 5. I know every year I've known people that get away with, with up to 6 on this. So that gives you the turkey joint, the ham stroke gammon joint. You can swap that for a pork joint should you wish, the beef joint, the chipolatas and the streaky bacon. Now I do them that way. I call them DIY pigs in blankets for one reason. It's a lot cheaper to do it that way for you than it is for them to be rolled. You're talking £4 a kilo difference, and that's massive. Every difference with the cost of living crisis at the moment, that's why. So you've also then got your pork, sausage, meat, stuffing, like you had last year. It's exactly the same as last year, the same recipe. And then you've got then the option to add the medium stamp pie for an extra £5. You've then got the Christmas carvery, which is your medium-sized boneless turkey, your medium-sized gammon joint, your medium-sized beef joint, and the stuffing. Now, that never came with a pie anyway, so I haven't included an option to put the pie on. And then you've got your larger, your extra large as well. And then you've your turkey free. But this year, I've included something new. Now, that's a budget one. That's perfect for couples who want to have just an intimate Christmas together. It's perfect for pensioners, but it just for anybody that's really, really on a restrained budget. I really get it, guys. I really do. So I wanted to put something in this time to give everybody that cheaper option. It has to be there in my view. I hope you all agree. Also, then you've got your individual items list. Oh, hello. It appears that we've got a little visitor. The boss has come to say hello. Say hello, Rio. Come on. Say hello to everybody. Everybody's watching you. No, she's come for a nosy. It's because I mentioned turkey and meat, you see. She gets a bit. Right, so now then we come to other potential changes. Obviously, please notice all orders have got to be placed by Thursday the 11th of December. Anything after that, I'm afraid you're going to be too late. So, this year, like last year, I've had to leave a spare day for an overspill because at Christmas, as I'm sure it's not hard to imagine, we usually end up getting 10 to sometimes 15 to even 20 times the normal volume we get through. Last year was a struggle to get it done on 4 days. It was. This year, I've made it to 5 days by just changing a few things. I know some of you think you should have it. I should go out Christmas Eve, but there are reasons for that, why I don't go out Christmas Eve. And the reason is, if I stop delivering on the 23rd, I still got Christmas Eve then to put right anything that might have gone wrong. Now, touch wood, very little does go wrong because over the last 6 years, we have got this down to a fine art. But still, as a precaution, I've gone to 5 days rather than 4. That still leaves an overspill day because sometimes some of you guys, we only see you at Christmas, and that's fine. We appreciate every single order we get off anybody, whether that's every week or whether that is just at Christmas. But I have to be fair to the people that order on a regular basis. You know, I can't just fill up the limited spaces for the later days and then turn around to somebody who orders every week, every month and say, I'm sorry, I can't fit you in. You're going to have to be earlier. So I will be giving priority to those that order regular. You will be prioritised, especially for the 23rd. The 23rd is always the busiest day, and that's around the area that our shop used to be, around BD12, Cleckheaton, Windy Bank, Scholes, Liversedge, Heckman White. That is where the majority of our customer base is. And when you're limited to 30 slots, when in the previous years we've had 60 to 70 orders on that day, as I'm sure you can appreciate, some days are going to be moved about a little bit. We try not to, and hopefully now that I've moved things about a bit onto a 5-day system, maybe that won't happen this time. But it might, so I just need to put everybody in the picture. Now the really important bits. We can only do deliveries. As I've said before, I work with the catering butchers. They don't have a public counter, therefore they cannot get public liability insurance to have people coming in off the street. It's just not doable. Ordering. Please order by inbox message. Guys, I want as many comments on any video, any post, the Christmas post. I want as many comments as I can get. We've had that discussion before, you know why. But for ordering, please make sure you do it on inbox message. The last thing I want is for a comment to be there that for some reason I don't see. If I'm out and about driving and I don't see your comment and I miss it completely, then the order don't get booked. And that is something I really, really don't want to do. And then you might find, those of you on the 22nd, 23rd, on the busier areas, which is how it's set, you might find I don't have room for you. So you might find your delivery day not actually allocated until after I've called last orders on Thursday the 11th. I will try and avoid it, but the overspill day will be Thursday the 18th. So it's not like I'm going to be asking you to have it 2 or 3 weeks before. I am strictly limited. I have been told 30 a day maximum, because these lads that are doing these orders in this catering butchers, they have it bloody hard that week. They really do. Most of them are in at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and most of us, and that includes me, excuse me, getting everything ready, we don't see us beds for 3 or 4 days. We're grabbing an hour's sleep here and there wherever we can, because we want to get the job done. Right. I will also, as I say every year, will not, under any circumstances, be able to work to any times. It will be on the day you're allocated. I will get there when I get there. Deliveries can and do run late into the evening. Some of you watching this might attest to the fact there have been years when I've not been getting to you till 11, even midnight. It can happen. We try everything we possibly can to avoid it, because trust me, guys, I don't want to be out at that time. But it can happen. Next. All deliveries are subject to a delivery charge of $3.50. That's every single one, without fail. I have to do this at Christmas because I have to have extra help. I have to hire extra help. I've got extra costs. And the only fair way to cover them costs is to charge everybody delivery. I've been asked, why don't I put the delivery on with the pack prices? That's not entirely fair, because at Christmas I get a lot of households ordering 3 or 4 packs in one go, and it wouldn't be fair that every single one of them were paying a separate delivery charge. So just a delivery charge, that sorts that out, because if you're ordering 3 or 4 packs, you're only paying one delivery charge. Okay then, payment. Payments at Christmas are how they usually are. Cash on delivery. I don't take cards. I've been down that route once before. And cards, the card facility costs an absolute fortune. Especially at Christmas. It's just charge after charge after charge. And I'm sorry, guys, as a small business, I can't absorb it. Not without having to pile it on to what's already gone up. And that's something I'm always looking to avoid. Bank transfer can be arranged if necessary, but again, I prefer not to. For no other reason than it just complicates matters. The changes to delivery areas. Right, so this time we're going to start off Christmas deliveries on Friday the 19th of December. We'll be delivering to Keighley, Otley, Harrogate, Wetherby, Boston Spa, and anywhere in between on Friday the 19th of December. Saturday the 20th will be Wakefield. That will cover postcode areas WF1 to 5. So from the centre of Wakefield out to Ossett, Horbury. Also be going to Normanton, Pontefract, Castleford, some areas of Barnsley and Penistone. Also, we'll be covering HD7, HD8 and HD9, the rural areas of Huddersfield, on the way back in on that day. Sunday the 21st will be Bradford, Halifax, Elland, HX6 and HX7, which is Soby Bridge, Hebden Bridge area, and Todmorden. Monday the 22nd will be Leeds, all areas of Leeds, Batley, Dewsbury, Mirfield, and Huddersfield HD 1 to 5. So as you can see, I've moved Keighley off the main Bradford day, I've moved Otley and Harrogate off the main Leeds day, just to spread things out a little bit. Then finally, Tuesday the 23rd of December will be Brighouse, Wyke and the rest of BD12, Cleckheaton, WF15 and WF16, which is Liversedge and Heckman-Wyke areas. Again, all areas subject to £3.50 delivery charge. Nobody's paying more, nobody's paying less. Again, I wish I could avoid the delivery charge. I generally try to do it throughout the year, but when I've got to hire extra help, one, maybe two people, and the price of fuel, I just can't do it, guys. I wish I could. And again, just reiterate, all orders to be placed by Thursday, the 11th of December. So, the packs are available to order now. Fill your boots. And as between now and Christmas, the usual deals will appear. And that's obviously one of the questions I often get asked. Can I still get normal stuff during Christmas week? The short answer is yes, you can. The longer answer is try to avoid more complicated stuff. Like I says, them lads have got a hell of a job on Christmas week. We all have. And it really takes some getting through. But we'll get through it. We always do. And please just remember the most important parts from this year. The pies are now add-ons as such. They're add-ons to the packs at cheaper than they are, but to buy individually, but they are still add-ons. So if I've asked you with or without pie and you said with pie, then if you're having the smaller one, it's an extra £5. If you're having the big one, it's an extra £9. Don't forget to check the delivery areas and days because they have changed slightly this year. And it will soon be upon us, and before you know it, once I've got all the orders in on the 11th, I will also be messaging everybody, asking you to confirm. There's no worse than getting to a door on the days and saying, oh, I cancelled it. Oh, I don't want it anymore. That just causes unnecessary headaches. So please, once we've got past the 11th, please drop me a message and let me know you're still having it, or if you're cancelling it. If you're cancelling it, fine, but please try and cancel it before the 11th if you change your mind. It just makes things easier for us all. Once again, I shall bid you goodbye and see all of you soon. Have a fantastic evening, whatever you're doing, and I'm sure we will speak again soon. See you later.